Why hello there, fellow Inquisitors, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead. Episode 76, Heading to the Next Silo. Okay, raid source yes. You can choose the rewards. So, reminder, reward number 1 is an Architect Arm and Silver. Reward number 2 is Tech Prints for Compact Weaponry, which is relatively worthless here, to be honest. Specialized Limbs, which might be worth it, but I don't know if I want to give someone a Drill Arm or Field Hand. Circadian Influence for less sleep. Artificial Metabolism for 0 food poison risk, more or less. And Poison Synthesis, which would be utterly worthless. Or Heal Serum and Uranium. For reference, I do have 1 Heal Serum, but like, more merrier. Potentially. God, we have so much random stuff in process right now. Wizard's just backed up. His workshop's hellish. You know, I don't... Do I have an orbital trade beacon anywhere? I really don't, do I? Alright, let's get a bait beacon out, and then like a real beacon. I mean, I have my comms console on all the time, but I've never bothered with a beacon. And you guys are mixed on the raid source, so 1 more minute to vote on rewards. It's up to you. I don't have a party spot, do I? We partied somewhere weird. Like out with El Crabs or something. Alright, so we got our bait beacon, and then I'll put a real beacon in... here. Approaching Shamblers, not a big deal. And it's 7 in the morning. Once... Oh, you know, we need to start... Well, we don't need, but we should start making simple meals again. So one's good. Good has eaten. Getting to the manic. Nabe is awake enough. And Chimic. And we're gonna go to the Plasdeal site. Oh, they're already all in. Alright. So head to the seam. Did the timer go off? Okay, there we go. Another timer. Should be a quick one. That doesn't look very... like very much in terms of the way of resources. Bang that out fast. Are you guys just keeping it to even to mess with me? Is that what's going on here? Finding some breathing room for storage? Yes. I probably also will put my comms console indoors. I'll plop it there instead. God, they get so tired the minute they're deployed. It's like they all want nap time. There's nowhere pollution free for us to sleep, so I'm just gonna throw bedrolls down on the ground. This also allows us to have, like, maybe a battery area, because we haven't had a decent battery area yet, and I've just been sticking them wherever they could go. So really choosing to make some big overhauls. Finally. Alright, link settings. And this should keep stuff off the ground. You know, maybe not that one. Build those first. Okay, so we've decided we're going to go with the heal mech. And, wow, the triple heal serums. I didn't realize it was that much. Copy. I still need dead power for the turret. Believe it or not, I already have it. Oh, what? No, I screwed up. I meant to not deconstruct the cable beneath it, and obviously I screwed up on that. Thought I had it. Was wrong. And then this spot will be for buildables. I like it. It'll work. And then I can fix this weird void thing going on here too. And then we can get rid of all that. Walled in. Okay, they are nearly done. I thought there was only 3 corpses shambling in. Apparently there was more. RCV, you're on it. And the away team, let me double check. Okay, that was all loaded. Good. They are coming home. So once they rest up a little bit, we'll go to the next vault. And I think that's all the shamblers on the home tile. Well, actually, we'll go to the raid source. Clear raid source. And go to silo. I said vault. Force a habit. Go to the silo. That's what I meant. Alright, allowed on these shelves, we are going to add... Oh, actually, no, they look right. I could have moved these shelves, but I'm just going to break them down because I don't care. Not as efficient, but whatever, it works. And time to do... Oh, sorry, RCB. Time to do a whole lot of reorganization. This also allows me to maybe move the smelter that was out there in here for convenience. And then I'll keep the stone cutter out there because, like, that's where the chunks are hauled. But I can turn off the other smelter. So I hope you guys like the new zoning. Overprotect is now done. Slugs, why not? And I don't believe there's any, like, dark spots in the stockroom here. So I'm gonna correct some of the hidden conduit so that it doesn't. Because I don't like clicking on hidden conduit. It's kind of annoying when you don't want to click on it. So I'm going to redo a little bit of a power grid, only because I have just an enormous amount of steel at the moment. I'm not hurting for steel at all. And cleaning up cabling is a noble goal. Alright, that'll do. So, the raid source, once Good recreates, I'll send Good and some shooters over to the raid source, and that's going to be like the easiest heal mech serum I've ever made in my life. If I'm being blunt and honest. It was like almost no one I had to kill for it. I'm also gonna strip these bodies. I know it's gonna make a big mess, but like, whatever. Might as well get the very little amount of armor now that all the smelters are cleared. So Good. Kadath, Rascal, Glitch. Getting shuttle. Maybe RCV2. Glitch. Rascal. Get in. Come on, guys. Rascal, what is going... Why are you... It wasn't prioritized. I wasn't holding shift. I just said get in. And he was like, I'll think about it. Alright, that's probably enough of an away team. And we'll drop at edge. Nabe, if you're already down for some tending, let's give you lungs while we're at it. And it doesn't look like there was... I mean, maybe there's an unknown threat that's going to pop out, but it doesn't look too bad to me. An ambush. All right, yeah, there it is. Ambushed by raccoons. Oh, and ambushed by more people. You know, it's you're still screwed. Enemies, you think you've ambushed me, but lo and behold, you're the one truly in danger here. Okay, well, there goes them. Rude. Incendiary launcher, rude. Oh no, they were alpha beavers. They looked like raccoons. Sorry, beavers. I didn't realize what you were. I apologize. We have a legendary EMP round, shoddy pistol brace. Interesting. So it's an EMP revolver that's accurate and also inaccurate. I love it. Never change RimWorld. I mean, there's nothing technically illegal about such a weird setup weapon. Because I'm really not interested in a bunch of alpha beavers coming back from the dead, let's just load into the shuttle. Both, speed boosts. Okay. We'll be out of here before they even can catch us. And I don't really care about the materials I'm leaving behind, nor the EMP revolver. The EMP revolver would only be used... There's no mechs on this planet, so the EMP revolver really would only be useful if the enemies had, like, brain implants, which is basically almost none of them, or they had shield belts, which is very few of them. And the shield belted ones are really not ever a problem for us to kill, so yeah, I don't really care. Alright, easiest quest ever for the best rewards I've seen in a long time. Alright, so now all we want to do is to tidy up a little bit and then head to the silo. So we have a lot of hauling to do. The only thing I want to add in here is hay. So let's do a high priority haul where we move all this hay grass into the stock room. Or into the freezer. That's fine. Freezer is even better. Now, the only issue with the freezer is Sailso and Sinningen won't have access to the frozen hay grass over there. But at least it's allowed in here. So, like, they're not... There is still food somewhere. And yes, I do have a giant pile of kill mech serums. Are they the blindest shamblers ever? I don't mind, but this one, like, didn't notice that I was killing the others, which is funny to me. Yeah, these shamblers just didn't care. Been a while since I've had an unknown threat where it was like multiple unknown threats. You don't see that very often. So they really tried to jump me, and it just didn't work out. So now all I'm trying to do is recover a little bit, like R&R and heal, and then head out to the silo. So go to silo is really my only goal. And who was the last glitch? No, Ross? Is there a lunged? Nabe, right. Nabe, you are now a lung shooter. So we only have 4 left to do. Forgot who it was. Up until now, I've been doing them relatively in order, but then I skipped that. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Nice and tidy base. Light levels are good for us light lovers. Yeah. I'm going to, and this might be a bit of a waste of steel, but like I have so much steel, I also don't care. I'm going to add wall lamps to the door gaps so that the brawlers that hold the choke have illumination. Knowing that shamblers will attack those lights, I don't care. It's 15 steel, like whatever. So the silo's up here, this ancient silo. We've had it for 26 days, which sure beats the like 2.5 years that it took us to get to the original one, or 3 years or whatever it was. And the only people that we were going to want to send there is going to be like lunged people, because it's going to be an absolute crap fest of corpses. Yes, that's the metric for measuring corpses, a crap fest. It's going to be an absolute crap fest of corpses, and we'll make sure we have only lunged brawlers and shooters in attendance. I just hit Wizard with another work drive. And we'll try to get him to make even more of our armor. Now we may also want to start processing vegetables. Either make fine meal. Well, I don't know. My only worry with making fine vegetable meals is I don't want to have another like blight hit us where we run out of food. That would be really bad. So the initial people going to... Let's see. I'm going to make some more cloth bedrolls. How much more cloth do I have? 500? Okay. So I'm going to make 5 more cloth bedrolls, load it into the Cathanon with food and drugs, and send the first wave of soldiers over to the silo. Come on, builders. Uninstall. Oh, that is another problem that we're having. I'm going to have another... So this was supposed to go there. Five bedrolls. We'll do... $10 of survival meals. And... Am I really that low on beer? 10 beer, 10 tea. If I'm that low on beer... I'm going to extend my hops zone. Because we have like 300 tea and not very many beer. Okay. First wave of soldiers. You know, it's... You know, it's noon. Whatever, it's fine. Good. Zoshi. Scorp. Addy. Nabla. That's 5 soldiers. Maybe what I'll do is I'll add a 6th. Sakura with 60 cloth, just to make a bedroll there. Come on, Sakura. Okay. Launch. Center. Center's a little sketchy, but given that Good's there, it should be fine. Here we go. Oh, yep. We're landing right on the shamblers. That's fine. No, we don't want is, like, too much sustained injury. If we can help it. But Sakura can cure most things. And then, let's dump them there to burn, not next to the shuttle. Alright, last one out, Nabla. You get to burn these. And another thing to note is all these guys are in military coats. For whatever it's worth. Like, by design. So they all have sort of, they're all uniformed officers, if you will. Not that they're getting a very good burial. Bored Drake. You want to do another piece of art? No, you can't. Art incapable, construction 5. Crafting 5. Yeah, I'm not going to use your inspiration. I don't care. It reminds me, I really need to make a mod that, like, prevents inspirations related to a skill until you hit, like, 9 or something. Okay. First one down will be good. And then enter silo everyone else with everything else. I'm not going to bother with the doors. They take too long to open. And we have a ancient planning desk here. All right, let's go to red light, because I am definitely not safe. So the burnout generators are like a one-time power generator. You use it, you lose it, type of deal. Sakura, I feel like you are more the person that should study plans than Good. Good thinks with a sword, you think with your head. It's not that she's dumb. Or that you're smart. Actually, of all the people here, Scorp, how about you do it? I take it back. Sakura, you are more wisdom, and he is more intelligence, to use gaming terms or whatever. D&D terms. Alright, useless script palette. Yes. I love script. In apocalyptic world, script is nothing. So, Scorp, you are studying the ancient plans. Cool. And Good is going around searching the the immediate area for supplies. So what I'm going to try to spiral out. Quest active. The quest for decommissioned designation node Zeta 0 as a result of the Ancient Desk study. The ancient battle maps have revealed to us the location of a sealed entrance to one of the pre-collapse resource vaults left behind during Operation Deadlife, a planet-spanning initiative launched by a fallen civil defense command in preparation for global catastrophe. These silos were designed to remain sealed for generations, built to withstand centuries, and reopen in humanity's darkest hour. Inside, it's believed that they contain a treasure trove of essential gear preserved through time. The deeper chambers are rumored to hold equipment and supplies capable of restarting civilization itself. Whatever remains inside is not dormant. Something guards these forgotten halls. Without illumination, any movement inside the silos is suicide. Without light, you'll be navigating blind and vulnerable to attack. Tactical tables scattered inside may contain encrypted maps to other installations. Studying these may reveal the locations of other silos, but more importantly, bring us closer to discovering the command headquarters, the nerve center of Operation Deadlife, where the truth behind this apocalyptic plan may still lie buried. Successfully extracting a quarter of the silo's contents will fulfill the objective. Well, we have our orders. For now, I am going to create a allowable zone of the inner court, because I don't want people to venture too far until it's truly secured. And then let's break down some old chairs for a horseshoe pit. And then set up a stockpile to be able to send everything surface side. These doors absolutely suck to open and close, so I'm going to force the ones behind good open. And we have basic car parts and basic car part over here. And what I can do in this case is allow the area around it temporarily as good secures it, and then to move on. And she can be unrestricted. Now, the facility is large enough that I don't think the heat generated from like a single corpse or two is going to matter. Well, actually, you know what? We don't even need to really burn them. We're inside. We're indoors. I just realized. So I've got Frenzy, Focus, Adrenaline Rush, and now Speed Boost. So we just have to worry about the lung rot. Alright, let's allow them around here to open these up. And then once I make sure the room is safe, I'll increase the zoning. Oh, high explosive shells! And more car parts. And then it was a clear zone, I'll remove the allowed. An ancient land ship. Parts of me just wants to fight it. You're not stronger than me. You inanimate object, you. It's completely pointless what I'm doing right now, so I'm going to stop. Alright, let's go west. What'd you do? What's... stay there. Actually, back up. What's hissing? The shells, I think? Oh, no, some on the other side of the shells. Okay, the shells are fine then. Go for the shells. If you're wondering about the car parts, they generate into like components and advanced components. If I had VE vehicles, they would be actual vehicles, but because I don't have VE vehicles, they're nothing. Also, you are not allowed there. Like at all. Wait, what the hell are you doing? Scorp just decided to go through a door he's not allowed to go through. False. Wrong. Now, there are enemies coming from the east, which we'll need to clean out. I don't know where the explosions were, but I'm, like, curious as to you know, deal with that. How much? Oh, you are super hungry. Okay, let's have you break for food. And then, the other thing is the people here need to be offered food. So let's allow them to eat the meals that are present here. Done. Back home, you guys are pissy because you're in pain due to your sicknesses. Got it. Alright. So far so good. Going through this pretty systematically. Making sure we're not missing stuff. So the other shuttle that I have has supplies loaded up for 3 people to help join if we need reinforcements. But if we don't, what I'll do is I'll empty it out and then send 1 pilot with an empty shuttle for like the carry weight to bring things back. So there was a dead life shell here that I must have gotten too close to and had triggered. Well, let's start this burnout to turn on the lights to whatever room this is, because obviously there's hostiles in there that are getting pissy. Was there shamblers? No? Okay. Don't know where it kicked the lights on, but it sure wasn't helpful. There you guys are. Alright, so there's a dead life duster here. I don't think I can destroy it before it goes off. No. So basically, these shamblers are just going to keep coming back. I don't need to open up the hemogen. Like, there's no point. So my best bet is to carry the corpses away from the dead life dust. You are getting overrun. Okay, well, that's okay. Addie's there. I don't know where these guys came from. Maybe through here? As far as I can tell, that's the only threat at the moment, so we're good. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Inquest of the Dead, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions or feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Inquisitors.